camera shy though. Hey everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of the Go-Gettahs. I'm joined by my guest, Enoch, Zulu, who's a TikToker, a registered nurse, and a brand ambassador for Jamaica. Mr. Enoch, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you doing, Amos?
I'm doing good. So, we invited you for an interview to get to know how you got started as a TikToker, a brand influencer, and your journey as a registered nurse. So do you mind if taking us through the first question? In how did you get started in the content creating on social media?
Creative. Wow. So, truth be told, I was just a spectator online. I was watching. Then, with time, started posting a little bit of videos here and there.
Yeah.
I was a spectator, 100% spectator on YouTube, on TikTok.
Yeah.
On TikTok. So with time, started posting videos, and I started seeing my numbers grow till one day, and that is 1,000 following base. I woke up like 7,000 following base. So like, is this my account?
Okay, we see.
So yeah, from there the journey has been selling smoothly and I've been growing.
Okay. I see. So you just started from dancing, and that's how you grew your account from there.
Not basically doing that. I think so. If you check my content is diverse.
Yeah.
I don't have a specific content that will shout out, oh, that's Enoch's content. Probably the new series that I've started, which is Coaches, that probably shout, oh, that's Enoch's content.
Yeah.
But I don't have a specific content. I just dance, mime, skit, everything and anything.
Yeah.
So,
I see. So how do you come up with ideas for your content?
Honestly, is through collaboration with others.
Yeah.
So I'm privileged to have people that were in this industry for the longest, such as Teresa, Vikacha. Those are my two close friends that have actually journeyed me through or guided me through doing this whole content creation. And sometimes ideas just come. You're seated at home, an idea comes, you write it down. Like I always write it down because I'm low-key dementia. I usually forget, so I have to write them down on a daily basis. If I have an idea, then shoot content. But mostly, currently, I'm gravitating towards content that work content, to say. If that's a thing.
You're saying it. So, have you taken content as a hobby or as a career?
When I was starting, I was doing it for fun. Like it was 100% fun, pure fun. Up to now, I'm still doing it for fun. Still love what I do, but I'm gravitating towards more of a career than a hobby.
So, where do you see like Zambian content TikTokers will be in the next maybe 5 years? And how do you think your content can help others inspire to become TikTokers?
Okay, I think so. All in all, digital marketing is not fully embraced in Zambia. It's not just content creating, but just digital marketing not fully embraced in Zambia. But we have seen a growth of people embracing content creation. Personally, I've seen brands that have approached me to collaborate with them, and that's like a plus. And we are moving towards the analog. I don't know if I'm allowed to use analog. The English is not English. The analog type to more digital type of advertisement, which is partnering up with brand influencers
So, do you wake up every day and just come up with your videos and post? I've seen some of the videos. The funniest video of you is the one you're miming to Tawela is with what's her name again? I forgot. I don't really know the Zambian.
I guess the latest one was Chichi Daisy and Tawela.
Yeah, Pretty Daisy. That's one of my favorite content. So how do you divert to that?
So how, sorry, pardon?
How do you divert to that, and how do you make sure that it keeps trending?
Oh, it's keep trending.
Yeah.
So when you're a content creator, okay, with me, I always tell people that no, not really coaching. I've never coached anyone. But if you come to me and tell me, ask me about how content creation should be done, it should be authentic and real,
Yeah.
and something that's really flexible with me. So with me, as I mentioned earlier, I am diverse. Anything that I love and like, I will jump on it, give it my all, give it my 100%, and yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. So, like, how do you like manage your time between TikTok and your own personal work?
So currently, back then, that I would answer that question in two ways. So currently, because I'm not really working, I'm a registered nurse, but not yet deployed. So I was volunteering for a year, 6 months
Okay.
at Livingstone Central Hospital, back in Livingstone. So it was quite stressful juggling the two, because people bring my social life at work, which really disturbed my work environment,
Okay.
because we have like student nurses shouting, "Hi, Enoch," and they're trying to
Yeah.
keep it professional. Like, yeah, I'm not Enoch, I'm Mr. Zulu here. So
Yeah,
you have to-
yeah. I do get the point.
you have to.
Yeah,
So, but it's setting up boundaries by saying, I appreciate you giving me the support, but this is not the rightful place
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
We can do that out of work. We can shout Enoch, shout whatever we want to shout.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here it's strictly work, and we're here to actually improve people's lives and help.
Okay. So let's get off topic a little bit and go into registered nursing. Like, how was your journey at the beginning? Did you do content while you're in school, and how did you like manage your time on that?
So I started creating content, like serious content, that was after I was done with school. Back then, I wouldn't, okay, it's still content. We could probably make videos with friends, joke around about it.
Mhm.
My friends would tell me, "Oh, you like media so much." And I'm like, "No, it's not about loving media, but I love creating memories. I'm that guy that will grab the camera when someone is falling, when you're grabbing a drink. I like just creating memories."
Okay.
So I think so back then at school, it was just my personal videos, my personal memories that I was creating. Then when I was done with school, there was nothing. I was home from morning to evening. Then that's the time like TikTok was, I think so, emerging on the scene.
Yeah.
And I was watching, then started posting those drafts, and here we are.
Yeah, okay, I can tell. So you're a registered nurse, and people would wonder to say why you done nursing when you're so big and into content creating.
So let me tell you a secret, guys. This is a secret for you guys. So initially, I wanted to study mass communication.
Okay.
But my father, I hope I won't say this, but my father being my father, so my father believes a course is like a product. Once you're done with the product, you're supposed to sell it easily on the market,
Okay.
or people are supposed to buy it easily. And that's my father.
Mhm.
Initially, my father wanted me to be a medical doctor. I don't know what's with African parents and medicine.
Oh yeah.
He wanted me to be a medical doctor.
Mhm.
I wanted to do my journalism or mass communication.
Mhm.
Mom wanted me to be something else. And I completed in 2015. So from 2015, I went to college in 2018. These years in between, we're battling what I should study. I said I wanted to do mass communication. It's like, I do this or not?
Mhm.
But dad being stubborn, like we call dad, you know when God says yes, no one can say no?
Yeah,
We call him like a mini God. Like dad has two wives, not even his two wives can convince him otherwise to say, this is this. Once he says Nikisi, so Nikisi is the Senga word which means no.
Okay.
He's big on Senga.
Mhm.
So once he says Nikis, trust me, the best thing that you could do, stand up and go.
Okay.
So I wanted to study mass communication, but due to family politics here and there going up and above, 2 years later I was still at home. Then I said, okay, can we meet halfway?
Mhm.
Can I do a course in health sector that is 3 years? Then he suggested saying you can do nursing, then later upgrade and study medicine. I would lie if I would say I really liked nursing from the start. Like this is the truth. From the start.
Yeah.
Like first year was like, I remember going to the principal tutor and saying, I just want to drop out.
Oh, okay.
Because it felt like, I felt like a misfit.
Yeah.
Like, this is not my place. I'm literally forcing myself to do this.
Yeah.
So with time, I would say I wasn't really passionate. If you grab my script, where you before you apply, you write a script.
Yeah.
Why do you become a nurse?
Yeah.
I wasn't like, no, my mother was sick and I saw nurses, and that wasn't me. I just said I wanted a career that was interesting, challenging, motivating, and a career that will allow me to grow. Like, that was my answer. It was like really short.
Okay.
And I submitted it. Then I was picked. I'm like, how come?
Yeah.
How come? So first year was very challenging. I wouldn't lie. First year was really challenging. First semester I wanted to drop out. Second year I was like,
give it a try.
This feels like a bit of home. Third
Yeah.
year I really loved it.
With I am a nurse as well. I'm a student, not a nurse.
That's beautiful.
With the rules that the nursing council have set, how do you manage to balance yourself? Because we were given like a guideline of rules to follow, and I see you break most of the rules.
Mission 1. So initially, if you follow the guidelines, don't be caught off guard. So you're not allowed to create videos in uniform.
Yeah.
And I think I've created
a few of them.
a few, but they're not really bad. Like, I'm singing gospel. Like, it's we're a Christian nation.
Yeah, indeed, we're a Christian nation, indeed. Yeah.
So not really, but yeah, I haven't gone beyond that. I haven't danced in my uniform. I only probably, if it's a song, mostly gospel.
Okay.
Not beyond that.
Okay. So how would you say the nursing industry is right now in Zambia? Is it like a good paying job?
Honestly, I feel nurses are not really appreciated enough in Zambia because we are the backbone in the health sector. If you see most, you can attest to that.
Yeah.
If you see most of the work, who does most of the work? Nurses.
The nurses.
Who takes doctors' orders? Nurses.
The
Who does the doctor's rounds? It's nurses. So nurses are not really appreciated in terms of pay. That's the main reason why they say, for you to become a nurse, you have to love what you're doing.
Okay.
There's that quote, so you say, if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life.
Right. Yeah, that's the
So
thing.
it all goes back to that. It's away from the pay. Do you love your job? If you don't love your job, then you find those frustrated nurses.
Yeah.
They're ever on the high voices.
Yeah,
But if you really love your work,
Yeah.
it won't really feel as if it's work. Yeah.
So like, what motivation can you give to people wanting to go into nursing?
Let's say, honestly, it starts with passion, because one thing that people don't prepare you for nursing is that there is, at first, when I thought I was going to study nursing, I thought it's just paracetamol injections, and I discovered the first rotation you're doing bedpans.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Bedpans, and you're doing a lot. So what advice I give you is that prepare yourself mentally. Are you ready for this? Because it's not just it's more than a career, it's a lifestyle. So you have to prepare yourself mentally for what you're branching into. And if you're not really certain, I think so you can actually approach nurses about it. Let them give you a mental prep about it, because it's not really an easy journey. It's actually a rough journey, but actually worth it at the end.
Okay. So with that being said, I feel like they would get a few points, because I feel like most nurses start nursing because of the pay, and I think that's why a lot of people say, oh no, nursing are bad, and from your explaining, I now get why you've done what you've done, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna learn a lot. And then you've been trending of late with Jamison. You've been trending a lot with Jamison, hosting parties in Livingstone, all those sort of things, making TikTok videos. I can't think to imagine how did you end up getting the role of being picked to be the brand ambassador for Jamison?
Honestly, I think so. This is the only time they say it's by the grace of God. Honestly, I don't know how I got that role, but I received a phone call. So bear in mind, I had a whisk testing that was, I think, for 5 months before I received the phone call with the brand ambassador for Jameson Zambia, which is Samba.
Yeah.
So she invited me over. We had a whisk testing, I think so, testing rather. I think posted content on Instagram. Just me posting, I really loved the environment. I really loved how everything went. Posted that on my Instagram. 5-6 months later, I received a call and saying, "Are you willing to be our new brand influencer? Not ambassador, but influencer."
Oh, influencer.
Influencer.
Okay. So, like, how has that been in terms of like you being the brand influencer for Jameson?
It has been a great journey, and I've learned a lot. And one thing that I've actually picked from me working with Jameson is that they prioritize you to enjoy your work. So it's not about content creation, but are you loving what you're doing? So, and that's the spirit that I've picked up with other brands that I'm working with. It's embracing the fact that I'm supposed to love what I'm doing, then I'll deliver my deliverables on time.
Okay. So I would say that it's been a great impact, right? And so how do you see yourself like evolving and becoming more bigger in terms of like being a brand influencer? Do you see yourself like working with other brands, and if you like, you can mention the types of brands you'd like to work for?
So as an influencer, I don't have specific brands that I want to work with. My main interest when a brand approaches me is their relevance, qualities, and what are their goals and their aims, because they're supposed to align with what I'm doing. I cannot just pick up anything that is not aligning with what I'm doing. Then I'm actually ruining my brand as an influencer. So I don't have like a specific brand that I can say I would love to work with this one, I would like to work with that one. I'm definitely open to
like an open book. An open book for everybody. So going back to TikTok, so how do you like manage like negative comments, and how do you like deal with that?
So cyberbullying is actually a thing. It's actually a thing. I received probably 20-30 horrible comments. But I'm really privileged enough to have friends such as Teresa, Vikacha that were already in this industry. So before I had the numbers that I'm having right now, that was like way back when I had like 7,000. They told me you have to grow a thick skin. And whether you like it or not, as a content creator or probably a socialite or someone that is out there, growing a thick skin is a must. Whether you like it or yes, you just have to grow one. So actually they prepared me through it all, saying you're going to receive this, you're going to receive that. By then those felt like just like mere words. Two, I had backlash. The first backlash, I think I had a breakdown, like why? You understand?
Why?
So I had to go back to them and say, no, we told you grow a thick skin. As a content creator, grow a thick skin. But with new additions to TikTok, you can actually filter words, or actually block words. So what I do is that mostly I don't read my comment section. I'll only read like 2-5, then I'm done. Not necessarily I don't read them, but I don't come across that hateful comment that just ruin my home. So I avoid reading the comments. I'll read 2-3, then forget.
Okay, so how let me just put it in this way, like where do you see like yourself in terms of a career in the next 5, 6, or 10 years from now?
Career wise, which one? Content creation.
Content creation, because I wouldn't say it just
So content creation, I think it's late last year that I picked up my content to take it very seriously. I see myself working with bigger brands. So far, the most biggest brand that I have is Jameson, and I see myself working with other bigger brands and just selling into the digital marketing.
Are you looking to like go into acting as well?
I'm open to anything.
You're open to anything. You're open to anything.
Anything media.
You're open. Yeah, open. Yeah. Well, this leads us to the end of our interview. It was great having you on the show. It was great having a conversation with you. I hope people can learn from your journey that it doesn't have to take you to like be camera shy. As you mentioned, you're camera shy, right?
Mhm.
You say just get on that phone, record yourself, and you might never know what tomorrow will bring.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it was great having a conversation with you.
Thank you so much, Amos.
Nice.